bolts we're going to clean up, especially the ones that go through the chassis, because the trouble is they go through a tube in the chassis and they're prone to wearing out in the middle, and sometimes you can see they sort of they concave in, so it's a good idea to wire brush them up. They're pretty good. What we'll do is I have to make note of inner one, inside, outside. Remember I said in the previous 3 notch, and this one was 3 notch in. So put that one on there, 3 notch in. Need a bit of grease to this, actually, just to make it slide over easier. There we go. Messy, horrible job. Wow. Sometimes as well with these are real tight fit with the SuperPro bushes. Obviously a little bit tighter, less tolerance than the worn rubbers. So these you might struggle to get these on it. So I normally put them in the vise, open the ears up just fractionally so I can get them on, because when you bolt it up it will clamp it up tight anyway. It goes in a lot easier. What I will say as well, the bolts that go through there, factory on the Triumphs, they go outwards, inwards, that way, which is great, but you can't get the bolts out without taking the whole assembly off with the brackets on. So I always put them the other way around. It makes no difference whatsoever. Put them in. So if you ever want to take them out again, you just undo that and they come out from the inside. So we've got the bushes in, got the brackets on, and then correct orientation. On the car, what we're going to do, we'll have a quick look at the chassis, make sure it's not cracked, no damages at all. They do sometimes, I've seen them on a few occasions crack on these positions. So give it a clean up, brake cleaner, wire brush, and make sure it's all good before we fit that. So that's the trailing arm back in. Making note, you can see the bolts, like I was talking about earlier. Normally they go from outside in, so you can't actually get the bolts out because they foul on the chassis on each side. So I always put them in that way you can undo the nut, pull the bolts out if you want to take your trailing arm out without disturbing the brackets. I've put the spacers, the shims back in each side. We don't know if that's correct, but once we do the alignment, at least it gives us a good starting point. I've cleaned the trailing arm up a little bit, nothing major, but just so I'm not covered in muck. Customer said he was really happy with the ride quality of this car, but it did sit low on the back. We were going to replace the shims anyway for the back with poly ones, so it took good opportunity to get the thicker poly bushes as well. They're 5mm plus 5mm, I think these ones are. That should lift the back up. We won't know for sure until the car's sat on the deck whether we need more, whether this is too much, but again, they're easy enough to swap over. Today, because we're going to be putting some new uprated drive shafts from Triumph TR on. I'll do that in another video, probably tomorrow. I'm going to get the other side, the bushes replaced on the other side, get all that off, refitted, but I won't bother videoing that, you get the gist. And then I'll do another video of replacing the drive shafts.